What a free story!
Some reader.
Yeah, my name is Jeff Briggs. I'm founder, president, and CEO of Firaxis Games. Been Sid Meier's creative partner for 15 years. Pirates is a action, adventure, role-playing, storytelling, multi-genre game. It's actually based on the original Sid Meier's Pirates, which was released in 1987. But now that we have all this brand new technology, 3D, real-time 3D, pixel shaders, et cetera, we can really bring it back to life. And we've also added a great deal of depth to the gameplay, which wasn't in the original. So, while it keeps what was great about the original game, it's really a brand new game at the same time. We've added a sneak in and out of town sequence to the game. It used to be that it was just a roll of the die to sneak into a town or not. Now we've added a new sequence where you actually have to sneak through towns through like a maze of buildings. You can bonk people on the heads. There are guards walking around with lights, and we've added that. And we've really substantially improved the land battle part of the game. Again, we've tried to add depth in every sequence of the game and in every part of the game. The role playing is a lot richer, and one aspect of that is that you don't just court the governor's daughter by being a cool pirate. You also have to bring her things, to bring her gifts, have to dance with her at the ball, and the better you can dance with her, the more she likes you and the more information she gives you. So, and of course you can have governor's daughters in just about every port throughout the Caribbean. But a lot depends on how much you can impress her with your ballroom dancing. We like to come up with gameplay. We like to come up with games that, what we say is games that stand the test of time. That have really nothing to do with technology. I mean, it's a certain combination of gameplay elements that make a fun experience. And then we use the technology to express that gameplay. And the beauty of Pirates was that it was very accessible. I think it was probably the first really open-ended game. And we try to stay away from complexity. Just about every game that we do, the first thing is accessibility. Second thing is accessibility. Some of these naval combat games you see are actually in real time, which means that it's very slow. You have to position your ship in a very slow way, and fire your broadside and anything like that. In the ship battles in Pirates, things are moving very quick. You can dodge shots just like you could in the old game. You see men flying off of the ships as you hit them. You can pick them up by running over them, and they climb aboard your ship and start to man your cannons. It's just a very fast-paced, action-oriented naval game. But it feels like real ships, because the effect of the wind, you can see the way those ships react to the wind, the sails react to the wind, So it feels real, but it's accessible. It's much faster. Pirates is again, back to the gameplay thing. One of the nuggets of fun about Pirates was that it was episodic, and still is. And what I mean by that is, you start a voyage, and during a voyage you may recruit crew. You may pillage ships, you may plunder towns, et cetera, and then at a certain point you go back and you divide up the plunder, and that sort of ends an episode of the game. You can save anytime that you want, et cetera, but it's very episodic. But the other mitigating factor is that it's the life of one character. So you only have maybe 20 years to be a pirate, and as time goes by, you get older, your skills start to deteriorate. You can see your character getting older. You can see that he's getting slower in the sword fight. He's not so good at the ship battles anymore. And so, at a certain point, you'll probably want to retire from being a pirate. And at that point, score is assessed, and you see how well you did. And yeah, you're right. We are trying to keep it to be, like one full day of gaming, or you could break it up into a couple of nights and be done. But the other beautiful thing about the system is that, while there's a set map, it's the map of the Caribbean. There's so many random elements. Each time you start the game, all the pirate havens, all of the Spanish missions, all of the native villages, all that stuff is randomized every time. Yeah, the game Sid Meier's Pirates is scheduled to be released later this year in the fall.